Joker Wilson. Is he the next new sex symbol? I sure the hell hope not. What depraved society do we live in that we have glorified video of this man in the courtroom and have made him more of the Joker as he gets the role tattooed placed on his face as he's incarcerated. He did have a clean face before he was. He murdered 2 women brutally, ran one over to the point of spaghetti. There's debate now about the death penalty. Here's my point of view. Now, if you stand in my ego, 100% death penalty, an eye for an eye, and justice needs to be served. As we take a step back, there's 7 billion people on this planet, multiple times, numerous times on a daily. Look at Gaza and look at the men what they're doing to the women over there, let alone vice versa. It happens on a daily. Only certain ones are brought into the light. Yet no one's really held accountable. Anything about the death penalty. I still go back to no man should govern another man. And is there justice? There is no justice. There is karmic and there is energy. Yet, there is no justice. However, there is the circle and cycle of life. The death penalty. I say murderers and assaults get to go play with lions. And if they succeed, then they will be incarcerated and slowly, I don't know, healed, maybe? Don't succeed. And the lion wins and takes their special, precious gift, which is their body and their vessel that they took so rightfully, wrongfully from someone else. This man has no remorse, no empathy for his actions, no regard for actual breathing life, obviously, and doesn't have any regard for his own. So the death penalty would not inflict or stop anyone in that mind frame. This isn't really supposed to stop anyone. It's just the cycle of life and justice, because what else would we do with someone with no empathy and remorse? Because I don't want to be the one pulling the trigger or the lever or the injection. Why should I have that on my energy and conscience of taking someone else's life because of the choices that this other person made? Do we see the cycle that we are going in? And when I say play with the lions, please understand, I don't mean like Roman times where we get to watch. No. Nothing like that. More like the wilderness, and if they survive, they survive. That's just my take on that part. But let's dive deeper into the story of Wade Joker Wilson, formerly known as Anthony, before being placed for adoption. At just 3 months old, Wade Wilson amplifies extreme narcissism, a lack of empathy driven by delusional sense of power and importance. He craves attention, believing any kind of recognition is better than none. As you observe his journey, you'll notice how he has fully embraced a character complete with face tattoos acquired during his time in prison. And to me, that is completely a red flag, and literally makes me wonder if there's more to this. His confident body language, behavior, and words indicate that he was fully aware, intentional in his actions. He seeks fame for his deeds, even as his biological father re-enters his life. Despite the heinous acts he committed, his father seems more focused on capitalizing on the situation rather than addressing the gravity of the crimes. Wade reveals in his newfound notary starting off interviews by portraying himself as a victim of circumstances from his youth. He conveniently shifts blame and responsibility, showing no remorse or accountability. Like father, like son. The brutal murders he committed paint a dark picture of his character, but upon closer examination it becomes apparent that his actions stem more from a place of deep-seated shame and self-loathing rather than true evil. Wade is lost in his ego, disconnected from his soul, and seeking validation in all the wrong places. In the end, justice is an illusion at that point. It serves as a reminder that we are all interconnected, and it is our egos, not our souls, that drive us to such extremes. Perhaps there is still hope for redemption and healing, but it will require a deep introspection and a journey back to the true ascension of his being. And that is with any narcissism. He is the pure example of a narcissist getting unchecked. But mind you, a BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, which comes from narcissistic abuse as well, will still have the same traits, the toxic narcissistic traits, because that is our ego. The only difference is the empathy and the intentions. The more you know. So lions are death penalty.